as much emphasis as we put on the Winston All-Star race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here, this is actually the true main event of the Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's stop number 11 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, the points race of the season. Next points race, I should say, of the season. It's the Coca-Cola 600 as for 60 laps of racing on this mile-and-a-half racetrack deep in the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, as the lights shine brightly and the crowd is and the air is electric on this racetrack. As we're set to see these cars go racing at speeds of upwards of almost 170 miles per hour around this racetrack here. Well, these Cup 90 cars at least. But here's the starting lineup for this running event. On the pole at 160 miles an hour, it is Colin Cropley, the number 25 Folgers Chevrolet. He's alongside number 75, Quentin Moore, in the Valvoline Pontiac. Second row has 57, Charles Samper in the Heinz Tomato Ketchup Pontiac. And number 50 and number 5, I should say, the winner of the season at Richmond, it's Phil Parker in the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Third row has number 15, that's Jackson Haywood, the Motorcraft Ford. And number 21, the winner of the All-Star races, winner of the All-Stars here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and also winner at Rockingham this season, Benjamin Miles is set go forward, car number 21. Next row down has Keith Batson, 28 Texaco Haviland Ford. And number 29, that's Zachary Fitzwater in a Hardee's Pontiac. Row 5 has car 55, Harrison Ponder in the Skull Crown Oldsmobile, and number 73, Daniel Bouchard in another Oldsmobile. Next row down has number 88, Laura Chung in the Crisco Pontiac, and number 90, Kat Batson in her unsponsored Ford. Next row is car number 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Oldsmobile. And number 7, the Daytona 500 winner, Rafaela Duke in the Xerox Antifreeze Ford. Next row is number 83, Stephen Cologne, the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Oldsmobile. And number 84, Austin Reed in the Miller High Life Buick. Next row down has number 94, Dylan Poteet in the Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile. And the winner of the season at Martinsville, the Quaker State Buick, car number 26, Joshua Osborne, who has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Next row down has number 42, Kyle Matthews with another in-car camera, the Peak Antifreeze Pontiac. And number 2, Dylan Young, winner this season at Darlington, the Kroger Pepsi Pontiac. Next row, Jessica Shelton, number 9, the Coors Melling Ford. And number 43, Mike Becker in the STP Pontiac. Next row down is number 70, Daniel Voiles in the Rumpel Furniture AC Spark Plugs Pontiac. And number 71, Nathan Hudson, the Lifebuoy Chevrolet. Next row is Seth Cole, number 52, the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac. And number 3, Cole Deaver, the GM Gilbert Chevrolet, winner this season at Atlanta. And Cole has our 3rd in-car camera. Next row down is number 27, Nathan Orman, the Kodiak Pontiac. And number 11, that is Noah Sewell in the Boeser Ford. Orman this season, by the way, the winner this season at Bristol. Next row is number 6, Matt Vasconcelos in the Strolite Ford. This is his first points race of the season. And he'll be alongside number 30, Allison Rain, who won at Talladega in the Country Time Pontiac. Next row is Amanda Evans in number 33, the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile. And number 66, James Henry, who had a great run in the Winston All-Star race, the Banquet Frozen Foods Chevrolet. Next row is now as number 17, Tide Chevrolet. It is Michael Whitman. And number 16, Alexander Rowe, the Chattanooga Chew Buick. Next row is number 8, that is Ryan Brommer in the Miller High Life Buick. And number 10, Caleb Fogler in the Peter Later Pontiac. And starting shotgun, Eric Monaco, number 14, and Cement Oscon, number 89, the Evan Rue Pontiac. So 38 cars lined up for 60 laps of racing here on this mile-and-a-half track here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we mentioned, the crowd is up for this one, and the air is electric here at Charlotte. And as we mentioned, the in-car cameras today will be carried by Cole Deaver, Kyle Matthews, and Joshua Osborne. Those will be as they'll carry the cameras for the action here today. As the field is lined up, we're about to get the command to fire the engines for today's race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. command has been given for the engines for today's race here at Charlotte as the pace car leads the field off on pit road for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Field rolling through turns number 3 and 4 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway as Colin Cropley and Quentin Moore lean to the start-finish line here to take the green flag. Pace car is on the pit road. And there he is, right there as the pace car, or I should say the field come down for green flag racing here. A Chevy and a Pontiac on the front row. And boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. As the sights and sounds of 2 laps at Charlotte Motor Speedway here, as Keith Batson led the last time by here. Colin Cropley led the first lap, by the way. And here comes Laura Chung to the low side. Will take the top spot away from Harrison Ponder with William Brock in second position. Brock had a darn good outing in the Winston All-Star race here, so he may have possibly have have that same setup in that car for today's race here. As they come out turn number 2 right now, Stephen Colon up to second position. Dylan Poteet up behind him as Colon ducks low side of Laura Chung as they go through turns number 3 and 4. And it's going to be Stephen Colon to the top spot with Poteet second position. Here comes Matthews and Shelton behind them as well too. Matthews in the 42, Shelton in the 9 as they come off turn number 4 right now. On board inside Kyle Matthews' car, number 42 machine, as he'll look inside for the top spot, and he's got it. Also number 2 for Stephen Colon is now Jessica Shelton pulled up behind him for position. And there's the look back at the entire field, including the front bumper of Shelton's car. As we come off turn number 4 right now, Matthews trying to hold on and lead that lap over Shelton, and he will do so just by a couple of feet. But when it gets to turn number 1, it's going to be Jessica Shelton to the lead now through turns number 1 and 2, with Seth Cole and Nathan Orman behind him and Matt Vasconcellos, the number 6 car, in his first points-paying event in this number 6 machine, again replacing Mitchell Hodak in that car. And here comes Orman on the left side, a winner this season at Bristol as they come through turns number 3 and 4 now. And it's going to be Jessica Shelton, I think, leading this lap over Orman. Yes, it will be. So Shelton gets her 5 bonus points for leading a lap. You get 5 points for leading a lap and 5 points additional bonus points for leading the most laps at any given race on a circuit. And it's now Nathan Orman that goes to the top spot now, number 27. And here comes Dylan Young, number 2, the winner this season at Darlington, as they go through turns number 3 and 4 right now. Young goes to second position. Harrison Ponder moving his way back up to the field now with Ryan Brommer in the 8 car and Michael Whitman in 17 pulling up behind him. Fast lap race so far, 165.594, set by Caleb Fogler, who right now sits in the 35th position at this point of this race. Norman leads that lap once again right there as they go through turns number 1 and 2. And here comes Harrison Ponder. Looks like for the 55. Goes for the lead. He's got it. Through the first and second turns now. We're early on in the going here at Charlotte. 8 laps down and 52 to go here at Charlotte. And this race usually requires a pit stop, by the way. It usually happens within the final 10 laps of this race, which usually makes the finish plenty interesting, no less. And we have had some pretty strange 600 finishes, no less, too. Ryan Brommer led the last time by, but when you get through turns number 1 and 2, it's going to be Alexander Rowe in a 16 car going to the top spot now, the Chattanooga Chew Buick. And how about Eric Monaco, who started this race in 37th position, and he is up to second place now, going for the lead here on lap number 10. He's got James Henry and the 11 car of Noah Sewell behind him in the Budweiser machine. Nathan Hudson behind him, as well as the 26 of Joshua Osborne. Turns number 1 and 2, you're on board Joshua Osborne's car, the Quaker State Buick. He's going to push Nathan Hudson up to second position now in the White Boy Chevrolet, the Dave Marcus colors. Whoa, Hudson getting a little bit closer into behind the back number of James Henry's machine, and now Hudson tries to blow the block on Osborne. Boy, Joshua's got the best seat in the house with some action here inside his machine. And there's a look from our third car here, it's Cole Deaver's car, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, as he is running behind Cement Oscon, number 89 car. Gives Oscon the bumper, the number 89 machine right there, as Cole letting Cement know that I'm there. With that time by, clock in the 11th position right now in the Goodwrench Chevrolet. Gets by Noah Silver position now, as the GM Goodwrench car makes his way through the front here. And now Joshua Osborne goes to the lead. Here comes Phil Parker in the number 5 car, the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Got the push from Benjamin Miles in 21 into the 57 of Charles Sanford. And down the low side goes car 5, Phil Parker, and he'll take the lead. Here comes Miles to the left side. He's going to take that lap from Parker. No, he does not. A chess game at over 165 miles an hour here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Here, if you do cut physics on this track here, they're capable of hitting over 190 miles per hour on this track here. But with CTS physics here, about 165 to 170 miles an hour on this racetrack here. As they go through turns number 3 and 4, here comes Cement Oscon to the low side. He'll take the low side, going for position, and tries to get by Charles Sanford for position. That's for second place, and he's got it. He now has his sights set on the 21 of Benjamin Miles. As they go through turns number 1 and 2, Miles throws the block on Oscon, but Oscon sticks that car to the low side, that blue and white Pontiac. Actually got a pair of blue and white cars battling out from position here. One's a Pontiac, the other a Ford. And it's going to be Benjamin Miles is going to take that low side, take the position, or keeps position, I should say, for the time being. Speed shots abuzz here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and that's what 165 miles an hour looks like. Cole Deaver to second position now, but here comes Austin Reed in the 84 car, one of the 2 Miller High Life cars in the field out of the Stavola Brothers stable. And he's got push from Mike Becker and Cat Batson, the 43 and 90 cars, as they go through turns to start-finish line, and it's Austin Reed in second position. Now Austin wants to go for the lead. Car number 84, the Miller High Life Buick. Goes to the top spot now, tries to hold on, and if he can get back to the start finish line first, and he'll lead his first lap of the race. But Mike Becker's not gonna. But not if Mike Becker has anything to say about that in that 43 car, and he's going to make the move to the low side. He'll take the lead away from Austin Reed as they come off turn number 4. And Kat Batson wants to make a last-ditch effort for to lead her first lap of the race there, and she does not by about... She does not. She falls about a quarter of a car length short. And here comes Quentin Moore, 75 car, former winner of this race. He's won this race. He won this race, I think, a couple seasons back. But here comes Amanda Evans in the 33 car, Caleb Fogler in the 10. And 29 car, Zachary Fitzwater down the low side. Fitzwater, the winner of the season at North Wilkesboro in the first GM 400. Looking for his second victory of the season, the Hardee's Pontiac. Through turns number 3 and 4 they come here. Fitzwater in second position. Amanda Evans, number 33 car. Goes to the left side. She'll take the lead. Leads that lap here. Fitzwater squeezes in front of the 15 of Jackson Haywood in the Motorcraft car. Haywood, I'm sure, had to back out the throttle a little bit right there and to try to keep him rear-ending the 29 car or turn him around, whatever. But Haywood all over the back bumper. Now Daniel Bouchard in the 73 car. That's that red car to the left side. And he goes for second position. Now tries to go for second position. He's got Keith Batson and Rafael Leduc behind him. And now Bouchard pulls up behind Fitzwater, ducks inside, squeezes in front of Batson now, just like we saw Fitzwater do earlier to Jackson Haywood. Making some daring moves here at Charlotte. We're 20 laps into the books and 40 to go here in this racer, so we're almost halfway home. Halfway is 30 laps in this event here. It'll be, next time we come here for the Mel Yellow 500, it'll be a 40-lap race, by the way. So shave off 20 laps here for the Mel Yellow 500, which will be the, I believe, the 28th stop on the tour. Eric Monaco, down on the left side, takes position from Rafael Leduc, and now he moves inside of 73 car of Dana Bouchard, a pair of Oldsmobiles in the top spot now. Now throw Buick into the mix now with the 8 car of Ryan Brommer. And you got 2 more Oldsmobiles behind that too. They're in the 94 Dylan Poteet and the 4 car of William Brock. Boy, Dana Bouchard doing a darn good job staying ahead of these drivers here so far in this race. Tells me he's got a pretty darn good car here in this event here, but now Ryan Brommer, he comes on like gangbusters, and he'll move to the low side, takes position away, put that golden white Buick to the top spot now. But here comes 94 Poteet. Been a long time since Dylan Poteet's won a race in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, and he hopes to do so. He hopes to get back in victory lane, the Season 1 Series champion. Yep, you heard me right. I said Season 1 champion of this series. He's come close to winning the championship a few times since that time, but he has, but stays a fixture in the series. The man who, of course, formerly ran a series himself, the Mountain Dew Racing Series and the Mopar Nationwide Series. If you remember those two series from back some years ago. Laura Chung was second position, but now here comes Kyle Matthews, number 42 to the low side, and he's got position. Tries to take second position away from the 70 car of Daniel Bouchard, 70 car of Daniel Voiles, excuse me. Voiles now gets in second place, and now wants to go for the lead, and he's got it. So move car number 70 to the top spot, the AC Smartworks Ruffle Furniture Pontiac. But right behind him comes car number 9, Jessica Shelton. Third and fourth turns they come here, and Shelton dives low. Voiles throws the block, and here comes Seth Cole to the low side. Seth wants to go for second position. It's a position on Shelton. Matt Vasconcelos in 6 car and a 16 of Alexander Rowe up behind him as well too. Riding from Cole Beaver's perspective later, up ahead of him is Kyle Makers in the 42 and the 17 of Michael Whitman. 66 miles an hour to turn number 1 as they use that lap here down about 158 miles, 157 miles an hour in the middle of 1 and 2. This looks like a Talladega draft here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, pretty much. Beaver was clocked 10th the last time by. To number 4 they come here. Now Cole pulls over the back of that 17 machine. Stephen Colon goes to the lead now as I think Alexander Rowe led the last time. Yes, he did. Alexander Rowe, the 16 car, leads his lap of the race. And Stephen Colon, who won last season at Pocono, the first Pocono race here, now wants his second victory of his career in the series. The Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Oldsmobile goes to the top spot now. He'll lead that lap over Cole Deaver and Allison Rain. Here comes Deaver to the left side, and he'll squeeze up in front of Rain's car and put the Dale Earnhardt colors up to the top spot now. And the car number 3, the Goodwrench Chevrolet. Deaver won the season at Atlanta, looking for his second victory of the season. And you know Deaver would like to add a Charlotte win to his resume here. He's never won a points paying race on this track. He's won the Winston before. He was never won a points paying race on this track. He hopes to change that tonight. But here comes Dylan Young in number 2. Low side of the racetrack here. Deaver leads his lap and gets his 5 bonus points for leading a lap. But here comes 27, Nathan Ormond, the Kodiak Pontiac. Down the backstretch here comes Harrison Ponder and the 55, Joshua Osborne in 26, and the 28 of Keith Batson. Oldsmobile, Buick, and Ford up there behind that Chevrolet. And Deaver leads that lap again right there, but here when he gets to number 1, he's going to see a lot of greens on the low side because here comes Joshua Osborne. Winner this season at Martinsville in the Quaker State Buick. He'll go to the top spot, but here comes another Motor Oil Company car here out of Texaco, Haviland, Keith Batson. Batson down the left side, he's won here at Charlotte before, but his win was also in the Winston All-Star race. And I don't know if he's ever won a points paying race here at Charlotte before. Here, it could be a big one for him if he can go on to win this race here at Charlotte. But when you go through turns number 1, 2 here, Batson led the last time by, but Poti takes the lead that time by, and here comes Daniel Bouchard. 73 car. We're past halfway home now. 31 down and 29 to go here. 30 was the halfway point of this race. And here comes car 94. The Sunoco colors goes up to the top spot now. And whoa, Hudson squeezes in between Poti and Bouchard. Then ducks low side of Poteet's car. And move the flying Brit, Nathan Hudson, to the lead. James Henry, 66 car. How about James Henry up in the second position now in the 66 machine? Well, was second position for the time being, but now here comes Charles Samper and Austin Reed, the 57 and 84 cars. To the low side, Amanda Evans up there, Noah Sewell in the 11. Austin Reed now goes to the lead now over Nathan Hudson. Hudson led the last time by. But now Amanda Evans wants to go to the inside in the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile as they go through turns number 1 and 2, turns number 3 and 4, I should say. Things happen so quickly I get lost in which turns they're at right now. And Austin Reed leads his first lap, at least I think maybe a second lap of the race here as they go through turns number 1 and 2. But here comes Noah Sewell the low side. If you remember, Noah, of course, one of Colin Cropley's drivers. Colin was the pole sitter for this event. And here comes number 75. That's Quentin Moore. Down the low side goes the Valvoline Pontiac. And here comes Noah Sewell to the low side, and the Budweiser Ford. And he'll take the lead here, and Colin, and I should say Quentin wanted to go to the inside of the racetrack here, but gets shoved to the high side by Seth Cole. The Alka-Seltzer Pontiac tries to go for the top spot now. He's got the Raging Cajun Phil Parker behind him. Parker has won a points pain race at Charlotte before. That came in the Meliella 500 a couple seasons back. Parker looking for his second victory this season. He won at Richmond earlier this season, the Mobil 1 400. Now you got Hendrick teammates Michael Whitman in the tide ride up to second position now behind Parker. And how about Caleb Fogler in the 10 car here in the Purelator Pontiac? As he now moves up to the third position now, here comes, as he's behind, he's got one of the best behind him, Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater down the low side here. Whitman ducks to the low side in the 17 car, and he'll try to go for the lead. As he'll take the tide ride to the top spot now as they go through turns number 1 and 2, and Whitman has the lead here. Whitman, of course, is in another tenure with Hendrick Motorsports. You remember he drove the Jeff Gordon cars a few seasons back when we did the 1996 car set. Fitzwater to the top spot now, but here comes Colin Cropley in 25 to the low side. Whoa, that was close to the line. Who led that time by? And they gave it to Fitzwater in the 29 car. Fitzwater led that time by. And now Benjamin Miles goes to the low side of Cropley. Cropley has not led since lap number 1 of this event. And here comes to the low side, car number 4, William Brock, and the car number 3, a car of Cole Deaver. And Brock gets Benjamin Miles a little bit loose at the high side now. Well, this race has been known for a lot of lead changes too. Both times we've gone to Charlotte, this race has been known for a lot of lead changes. William Brock in car number 4 to the lead now. Probably led the last time by the way. But here comes, when you get through turns number 1, 3, and 4, it's going to be Cole Deaver. The GM Goodrun Chevrolet to the top spot now. Here comes Laura Chung, Ryan Brommer, and Eric Monaco. The 88, the 8, and the 14 cars on the low side now. And let's take a look at the spectator view right here at Charlotte there. Look at this view. Eric Monaco down the backstretch right now tries to get help from the 43 car of Mike Becker, as Chung and Brommer both hold their spots for the time being, but Brommer gets loose, gets up to the high side now, and Monaco will go to the second position now as Laura Chung leads her first lap of the race. 165 miles now around his racetrack here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and Eric Monaco goes to the lead now with Mike Becker. Tries to go behind him for second position. He's got it. Stephen Colon, Kyle Matthews, Allison Rain up there, along with the 90 car of Kat Batson. 7 car, Rafaela Duke in that mix as well. The Xerox Antifreeze Ford. And put the famous number 43 to the top spot now. Mike Becker, the STP Pontiac. We talk about how long it's been since Dylan Poteet last won a race here. Mike Becker has not won in a long time. He would like to add a Charlotte win to his resume as well too. Stephen Colon was up at the top spot now, but here comes Kyle Matthews, car 42 to the low side. How close it is here. Back bumper of Allison. From the back bumper of Kyle Matthews' car, you were looking at Allison Wayne's car. Now you're looking at the 83 car of Stephen Colon. Look at that big red bull coming right at you. No pun intended, he's got a bullseye on that back of that number 42 car, Kyle Mendes there. I'm sorry, I know it's a terrible pun, but still. And Kat Madsen leads her first lap of the race here. We're going to get through turn number 1. She's going to see a lot of green herself, because here comes Joshua Osborne, low side in the Quaker State Buick, and he'll take the lead now with the push from Harrison Ponder in the 55 car. And Matt Vasconcelos in the 6th car, his first, as we mentioned, his first points-paying race in that number 6 Strolite Ford. Looks to the low side, tries to get past Ponder, could not do so. But now you go through turns number 3 and 4 now, and as Osborne leads the field down the start finish line to complete lap number 45. We have now 15 to go here at Charlotte. Harrison Ponder now up to the top spot, and behind him a pair of Pontiacs. Dylan Young in 2, Nathan Orman in 27. Jackson Haywood, 15 cars up there, 70 car of Daniel Voiles, and the 71 of Nathan Hudson. 14 to go now. Dylan Young led the last time by, and now 27 of Nathan Orman goes to the lead. Side from Beaver, Joshua Osborne's car. Up ahead of him is Harrison Ponder. Jessica Shelton now gets by Osborne as well, taking the number 9 car. Stuck in the high side. Osborne that time by clocked in 10th position, but now drops further back as well too. There's the look from Cole Beaver's perspective. Car number 3, the Goodrich Chevrolet. 34th right now, was 34th the last time by, and now he finds a hole between Zachary Fitzwater and Colin Cropley. And Laura Chung tries to shut the door on Beaver's face right there as they go through the front stretch. And there's the view from Kyle Matthews' perspective in the number 42 car. Running behind Rafael LaDuke in the Xerox car. "11 laps to go here. Amanda Evans to the top spot now. And the Wild Bunch is starting to become the thirsty bunch here at Charlotte, because I'm sure there's a lot of drivers. This is about the time where we usually see pit stops happen just about. Keith Batson has the lead now. Here comes Dylan Poteet, 94, 73 car of Daniel Bouchard. Charles Sanford, 57, and 16 car of Alexander Rowe behind them. Nobody coming down pit road right now. 10 laps to go in the 600 at Charlotte. It's all going to come down to fuel mileage right now here, possibly. Alexander Rowe right there trying to push Charles Samper by the 94 car of Poteet. They go through turns number 3 and 4 now. Charles goes to the top spot now. Charles Sanford led last time by here as they go through turns number 3 and 4 now. Here comes Alexander Rowe, 16 car. At the top spot here, Michael Whitman, second position now. Now Whitman tries to go low side. He squeezes in front of his teammate Phil Parker. And at 5 car, 8 laps to go. these cars possibly make it without making a pit stop here? I kind of doubt it though, but it's going to add to the drama to this race. Nobody coming down pit road yet this time by as well too. 7 laps to go. Phil Parker, low side of Whitman. Car number 5, the lead by Garrett Chevrolet, and Phil Parker takes the lead. Noah Sewell behind him in the 11 car. Submit Oscon behind him in the 89 car. 84 car, Austin Reed. No action on pit road right now. Here's 6 to go. Submit Oscon goes to the lead now, number 89. Here comes Austin Reed, Seth Cole. 29 car of Zachary Fitzwater. Somebody stuck in the middle right there. I don't know who that was. It looked like Bouchard in a 73 car. Four to go. 5 to go, I should say, right now. Austin Reed led the last time by. Now here comes Seth Coles, Zachary Fitzwater, Laura Chung, Cole Deaver in a 3 car, Colin Cropley in 25. Is anybody going to come in and pit this time by? Or if they all make it the whole race, though, I would be very surprised if they do, to be honest. Fitzwater led the last time by. That was 4 laps remaining. Complete lap number 56. Off the second turn here. Cropley to the low side. Down the back stretch they come. Here, Deaver. Up behind Chung here as they go through turns number 3 and 4. And I see some cars go to the high side now. Let's see what happens here. And there it is. There are several cars coming down pit road. There are Benjamin Miles coming in. Jessica Shelton's in, Dylan Young's in, William Brock, Stephen Colon, Matt Vasconcelos is in, Allison Rain is in, Harrison Ponder, Benjamin Miles, all of them coming in down pit road. And now Benjamin Miles comes out. He's the first car out of pit road. And here comes the leader, Seth Cole. That's going to give the lead to the 29 of Zachary Fitzwater. Colin Kropp in the second position now. Laura Chung to third. Oscon up to 4th. And Nathan Orman just crashed right in the Vasconcelos' car. As he comes down. Shelton's now coming out here. Dylan Young, I think, is coming in or out or whatever it was. They're about to get the white flag this time by here. Cropley can't make it. Neither can Oscon. Who's leading now? We're on the final lap of this race here, folks, and it's now Zachary Fitzwater to the lead. Laura Chung behind him, several cars out to the inside. Here comes Chung to the low side. And Stephen Collins going to screw over the 29 car. Here comes Mike Becker to the low side, and Mike Becker is going to win the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte. Unbelievable! Mike Becker, the number 43 STP Pontiac, will go to victory lane for the first time in a long time in a 600 at Charlotte. As the lap car, Stephen Colon, moved right in front of Zachary Fitzwater, screwed him over the victory, and gives the win to the 43 car of Mike Becker. Tremendous drama in the last few laps of this race here. And it looked to me like several cars made it all the way to the finish without a pit stop. Wow. Average speed 162.775. Caution free at Charlotte for once at least. But how about Mike Becker winning here today? Quentin Moore comes home second position. Third will go to Zachary Fitzwater. Fourth will go to Ryan Brommer. Fifth to Laura Chung. Sixth to Joshua Osborne. Seventh to Noah Sewell. Eighth to Daniel Bouchard. Ninth, Kat Betson and Amanda Evans will finish in 10th position. Nathan Hudson 11th. 12th to Dylan Potier. Cement Oscon 13th. 14th will go to Benjamin Miles. Eric Monaco 15th. Colin Cropley 16th. And Austin Reed 17th position. He'll finish as the last car on the lead lap. And obviously because of the pit stops that happened here during this race. Keith Batson 18th. Keith Batson finished 18th position. 19th will go to Caleb Vogler. 20th to Seth Cole. Then Cole Bieber, William Brock, Alexander Rowe, Phil Parker, Kyle Matthews, the top 25. Then Allison Rain, Dylan Young, Michael Whitman, Matt Vasconcelos 29th, and Jessica Shelton a disappointing 30th for her in this race here at Charlotte. Then Rafaela Dukes, Charles Samper, James Henry, Jackson Haywood, Daniel Voiles, Harrison Ponder, Nathan Orman, and Stephen Colon was the finishers in today's race here at Charlotte. But nobody out of the race here, but only 17 cars finished on the lead lap. Thanks largely to the pit stops that happened during this race here. But a big win for Mike Becker as he takes the famous Richard Petty colors the victory lane here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Average speed 162.775 miles an hour. And if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races. We got gaming videos. We got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Store Cup Series, the main series on his channel. And if you want to in on future seasons of Seth's Series, be sure to get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also, be sure to check out our other two channels. Our other two channels that does NNSCRA offline. Those channels being X867539-858X is Dylan Young's channel, the man who runs the Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, which is in full swing right now for the current season. And also check out channel Thrashman899 for another NNSCRA series, the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. And be sure to check out that channel and subscribe to those two channels. Subscribe to both the Thrashman899 channel and the X867539-858X's channel for some cool stuff, as well as this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. Subscribe to this channel if you like what you're seeing here. So that would do here at Charlotte Motor Speedway here. For now, this is James Wallace. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Dover Downs International Speedway for the FedEx 400.